What is up, everyone? This is your boy. Welcome to the Anime Full-Time Generate podcast. I host am Yaffy. Host guest today, Neat and Kush.
Sorry. Hey guys, what's up?
Wah, wah, wah,
Wow.
Wow.
wah.
Wow.
Hello
It's
guys.
me and my boyfriend. Wow.
Nice,
It's me and my boyfriend. Wow.
nice to see you
Ah.
again. Even if no, yeah, it's nice to see you again. And
Yo,
Mm.
Angel,
welcome to
is
the podcast. Man, I'm tired, man. I'm so tired. But it's always a good time with the boys. So
Yeah.
here's another week, and yeah, uh,
wah.
we had to skip
Sorry,
like a week. So it turns out that we had a lot of problem when I was working
Yeah.
on the last week's video. It was up for a while, for a bit, and then I had to take it down because I realized, oh wait, this one is corrupted. So
Oh my god.
there's only actually 15 minutes of the podcast, so I had to take it down, and then I put in. There's a new episode that's gonna come out this Tuesday, and it's good, and yeah. So what's up, guys? How have you been?
Pretty
Dead,
pretty fucking depressed, dude.
dead. I'm dead.
Actually no. Actually no. It's been a good week for me. It's been a good week for me. Fucking amazing, dude.
Pretty.
A lot of shit happened. A lot of things that had been fixed from my end, and it's fucking amazing.
I am pretty fucking dead. I am
Just
I-
another
I-
Tuesday, huh?
no, I am pretty much transcending into being pretty much being dead.
Are you sure
So
it's
I'm super
transcending or descending?
It's being
Descending to
alive
monkey.
Descending to monkey. Like,
Well, I am here being
Oh,
the
God.
Space Galaxy Brain Ultimate Infinity Main Mind Mega Mind Monkey. You're there descending into monkeyhood. I'm being Space Monkey.
Jesus.
So, yeah, that's a way to start the podcast. And so, what do you guys want to talk about?
What do you mean? Wow, the professionalism, dude. The professionalism is way up in the sky, dude. Honestly.
Yeah. So I'm just shitting with you guys. So we did come up with we did come up with a topic for today, and I'm just another top.
But we don't need any. We don't need this introduction. I'm just gonna jump straight to it.
You
What
wanna
kind
talk?
of weebs did you guys encounter? There are a lot of weebs. What kind of weebs did you guys encounter in the past, or not in the past?
What kind of weeb are you? So yeah,
oh,
surprise, surprise.
sorry.
Let me introduce the topic in a much more professional way. Okay. So yeah, today we'll be talking about the type of weebs that you guys would meet. Classifying the different kind of weebs as they they live in the habitat called Earth. We will be categorizing the the types of weebs, and to spice things up, let's give them a rating. Guess in with that?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah,
1
yeah.
is to 5 or 10? What do you want? 10
I
or
think,
5?
10,
10.
10, 10, 10, 10.
Okay, 10. Okay, we'll be rating weebs. Yeah, I think it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. So, any one of you want to start off with a good start? Example. We didn't make just in case anyone there listening, we didn't make a list or anything. We're just thinking of this one at the top of the head.
We're just doing this like right now.
And the reason why, let me give the context. I actually kind of want to talk about it for a bit. So, the reason why I thought of this, the thought of this topic is because one of my friend, one of my friend, she said that she don't consider herself a weeb, though she knows a lot of stuff only a weeb would know. So that gave me the idea, what are the types of weebs that you guys find there. And yeah, we started talking about it, and I wanted to know, I wanted to see I bet the boys would know a lot more. I bet the boys would know a lot more. So here we are. Hopefully these
Yeah.
boys have met a lot of weebs. Neat, can you start?
Okay. First of all, the weeb that I first met. Wait, actually not first met rather, but like the weebs that I always meet a lot are are
Give them a name. Give them a name.
okay. Okay, they are weebs that are basically into BL.
Oh, Fujoshis.
Fujoshis.
Yeah, yes. So I don't know. Wait, that was fucking crap. But like I always meet a lot of them. Even
Maybe you
in
attract that energy. Neat.
no,
Maybe you have
no,
a
I do not.
Fujoshi attractor energy.
Just so you know, I am not into BL. I just read some like nice ones, but I don't read anything further and deeper than that. I'm not a fan of BL, but I respect their genre. It's nice, and yeah. Uh,
Oh yeah. There you go,
it's kind
Casual.
of it's kind of depressing that uh, that I seem to attract BL.
Oh, you're simping to one right now?
No?
She's a. Okay, we'll talk
I
about that
think.
later. We'll talk about that later. Okay.
Hmm.
This podcast is a professional podcast. We'll not be discussing our lives. Well, we're already discussing 80% of our lives, which is the
Yep.
otakuness. But we're keeping that
Yeah.
part away. Okay, we're keeping some part of it away for now. So, for Joshis, what do you guys think? Because I think there's some levels when it comes to it, I guess. And for
Yes, there
Joshis.
are some different types of Fujoshis. There are like the casual ones, like
Yeah.
Close at one.
they just read BLs,
The vanilla
and then
ones.
the mid tier ones are like the okay, so yeah, they read these and they like want to recreate it in real life, and then there are the
Degenerates. Degenerates.
degenerate
Fujoshis.
tier of Fujoshis. Like literally every anime or every anime that they watch, they'll totally ship the dudes or like it's really bad, you know?
Oh, I totally sim Iroh and Zuko. I'm like, what?
Yeah, like something like that. Like
What?
so fucking so disgusting, you know?
I don't know. It's just we're degenerates, man. It probably to their end is like they find us hot, but I would just say I wouldn't want to categorize them in one whole thing because again
Mhm.
there are some types of them like the casual fujoshis. I would give that like maybe a 6 or 5. 5
I'd give
probably.
them a 5.
Because again, they're just casual. They're just like they like their genre, and then the mid ones I would give them 6, and I think Neat just died. I would give the casual one and the mid ones
I'm
6.
sorry. I give them around 6 too because like they're pretty much okay for
But
me.
the ones that are like degenerates, like actual degenerates, I respect their
That's like
culture. I
I
respect their
respect your
culture, so
culture.
I'm gonna give them a generous 7.
Yeah. So
These types of beats are generous 7.
I don't support their culture, so 5.
no, they don't. But you can
Hey,
say you are.
no offense. It's not that I don't like BLs. It's the Fujoshis that
Huh?
make BL stupid. That makes the whole yaoi fandom very bad.
Speaking of fandom, here's another one that I wanna add. The K-pop loving otakus. Somehow they
Oh
exist.
God.
Somehow they
Oh God.
exist. Somehow they exist. Those are the two things that you want to keep together, keep apart from each other, but somehow they exist in one type of person.
Whoever does that, they're like equally balanced. And they're like
Yeah, you
the
know,
yin and yang thieves.
I would respect casual weebs or casual fujoshis more than this. I would give this like a solid 2, or if I can give it a 1, I would for to disrespect.
I give them a 3. I know rather I'll give them a 4 because like I don't really dislike K-pop stuff, but like I just really don't I'm not
Oh,
into their songs.
don't don't treat
except
this,
for
in my opinion, don't treat this as if I don't like K-pop. I listen to K-pop, man. I love K-pop. You know,
same
KDA.
same.
Once you
ADA is a
no,
K-pop.
listen. Once you click on the playlist and playlist in Spotify and KDA, they're
Yeah.
gonna in between every song they're gonna put a lot of K-pop stuff there, man. And I genuinely enjoy them and I love them. But again, we're talking about the types of otaku here, the people, and those weebs or those otakus that are into anime at the same time they're into uh you know K-pop. They're not the best combinations, man. You're kind of
Yeah, I
toxic.
did not.
Otaku is already being an otaku is kind of toxic, and
That's true.
being a that's like adding toxicity and toxicity in each other, and they don't go well together. So I'm just gonna give that a 1. I'll change my vote from a
Yeah,
2 to a 1.
it's a 1. It's a 1 for me. It's honestly disgusting for those types of people.
The people
They
is
do
a 1.
not. They
Uh,
don't understand it. Like
I
honestly.
still, I still give them a 3, just because first, because I just think that the fandom itself is pretty crap at times. Like like for some people, I know for some people that some people in the K-pop fandom that are also weebs are pretty fucking toxic. Yeah,
They're the ones that are best at this thing, what we call gatekeeping.
yeah.
Yeah, gatekeepers,
Dude,
dude.
I gatekeep JoJo hard. Whenever I see someone say I skipped a part because I wanted to see Jotaro, I'm like, holy
Oh,
fuck! You need to go to
no.
hell, my son. You need to go to hell. Your parents need to disown you. You don't deserve to breathe the same air that I do. Go kill
Yeah.
yourself. That's me when someone says they skip a part in JoJo, and
I agree.
but I don't mean that. I'm just saying that because I want to make fun of you. But you should totally not skip a part in JoJo.
Yeah, you don't skip JoJo, dude.
But in BTS or in a K-pop group, whenever you say anything you say in them, they're gonna take it really hard and they gatekeep really hard. And social media is gonna be crazy once you say something
Yeah,
bad.
prepare for those toxic BTS fans, those armies. Prepare for
Yeah.
those hard bashing of you, dude.
Yeah, it's like
Honestly, it's
if PewDiePie can gather. if PewDiePie can gather a army of 9-year-olds, these are probably like 12-year-old kids, horny kids, hormonal kids.
yeah.
And, so I don't want to talk about
here's
K-pop.
another
Okay, you.
here's another topic. Sorry, not a topic. Well, another type of weeb. So the furries. I believe Yaffy is one of these. I believe so. You know, those people that watch B-Stars, The Cat Returns. Those people that sims over Cat Returns. Like, honestly, dude. Hey, I don't have anything against furries. It's just that do not, I repeat, do not fap to fucking animals. That's straight up bestiality, dude.
I got to Sonic.
Oh my
Same.
god.
I papped the Pokemon, so yep, same.
Oh no.
But yeah, here's the
Oh,
thing.
no.
Here's the thing. I would agree with you.
Before you said that, you were already too late, bro. You were already too late.
But I respect your opinion usually, and I do think that is valid, But again, we can't just put a one label on a certain genre. Furries, there are types of them, I think. Yeah, there are ones
know
that
there are
are
types.
just in casual ones, and there are some hardcore ones that wear fucking costumes or wear furry suits. Those
Jeez.
are different. Those are different, man. And I'm gonna be honest, and I also didn't like your opinion when you said those people who watch Beastar. I read Beastars, and I fucking love it. It's a really good show, and I suggest that everyone here, anyone listening to this podcast, take your time to watch Beastars. I know it has.
Well, read it.
Read it. I know it has
It's so good, bro.
shit CG, but I'll let you know it's not shit. It's really good.
No, I'm not shitting on Beastars. I didn't say that it was shit. I'm just saying that people simp over. I'm just saying that people simp over B-stars. That's what I'm saying.
Because they definitely should. Nate, you should agree with me. It definitely should. The characters in Beastar are so amazing that even if you're not a furry, you're gonna become a furry. It's so good. I don't really consume any other show that's the same. Because Beastar is
Have
just
you
that good.
watched? Try to watch Agretzko.
Yeah, I get to go. It's so fucking good.
It's fucking good. I like that.
That's so really nice. It releases your stress, like through just watching it. So fun.
Mhm.
Nice.
Yeah, but Beastars, man, it's an intellectual show. I'll be honest, it's an intellectual show. If you take it, you can read it as a normal drama show. You can read it as that one. But me, I read it, and I realized that oh shit, the person who made this is smart. Is actually
here's
fucking
the
smart.
thing. Here's my defense on Beastars. I like the plot of Beastars, not the people simping over Beastars. That's what I don't like. I like the plot of the anime. It's the people, you know.
Okay.
So I can give Beastars like a 7 or a 6. Not sorry, the furries 7 or a 6.
I'd give Beastar a 9. Like the 9, the anime, the manga itself, it's a 9 or it's a 10. Most likely it's gonna be around 9 or 8. But for the fandom, I would say the casual ones are fine. They're actually good people. They don't impose. They don't gatekeep. I don't think there's. I'll be honest with you. When it comes to furries, they're not that bad. They're not that toxic. They're weird.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna.
They're weird, but
They're
really
weird,
nice.
but they're not gatekeepers. They're not because like I believe they already
agree.
accepted the fact that they are like this. They are interested in this stuff, and they openly enjoy it, and they express themselves the way that they are. So they don't really. They're unlike K-pop fans. They would
Yeah.
openly attack people. They take every opinion that you say about their favorite thing with as a personal attack from them. Since you're to them, since you're talking shit to my favorite show, then you're talking shit to me because I like that show. That's how they treat it. But I don't think the furry community or the furry community are like that. They're more like, you're gonna talk shit about my community? Okay, I'm still gonna wear my furry suit and I'm gonna enjoy it with the people that I enjoy it.
Did you guys went to the FurryCon?
No.
Nope.
No, oh, sad.
But
Very sad.
I think they're quite okay. They're not a toxic fandom. I think they're quite wholesome by themselves.
Yep.
So
They're pretty fun to be with.
yeah. So I'm not gonna I'm gonna give them
I'm
a
referring to myself,
6.
by the way. I'm referring to myself, by the way. Yeah, give them a 7.
I give them a 7. Bet you were expecting a lower score, Kush. But no, I'll give them a 7 because they're nice people.
I'm actually expecting you to like give it a 10 because I know that you're a furry or somewhat a furry. That's what I know, so that's why I was not expecting for you to give it a low score. So yeah.
But 7's not
So
low.
For me, it's not.
It's not.
So it's not low.
It's not a low
It's not
score.
low.
It's
It's like
okay.
an average.
It's like more an average score. 5 should be the average. I don't know why we put 7 in our schools. Man, schools.
No, right?
They're controlling us. The middle should be 5. Why is it 7? Huh? Continue. So
Wait, what?
Okay.
you have another
So
one,
here's
Neat?
another. Well, I do.
Okay.
Wait, who? Neat or me?
Oh, whoever want to share one.
You go, Kus. I already said my part.
Neat.
No, you go.
Let's rock paper scissors.
Just
So
say,
let's
man, this
say
is gonna
rock,
be an
paper,
hour
scissors.
podcast. This is gonna be fine.
Let's say rock paper scissors and then just say what we're going to pick. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. Rock,
Monkey.
paper, scissors.
Monkey.
Rock,
Paper.
Monkey.
scissors.
Monkey.
Paper.
Go, Neat. Let's go.
Monkey.
No.
Monkey. Ooh, ah.
So if there's like a weeb that I know, I think it's mostly the type of weebs that you do not expect. Like they really like. Oh wait, no, not this. The type of weebs that they actually know it all, but actually not them. Like okay, I know this anime. I watched this. So anyway, I'm gonna ask them, yeah, what's the who are the characters that this guy is red hair guy, this guy is gay. Okay,
I
they
don't get what
see.
you're trying to explain, bro.
What do you call? What do you call that? What do you call? What do you call it?
I know it all weeb that doesn't actually
I
know it
see.
all. Like
Ah,
they pretend that they know it, but like they only watch like so fast that they forgot about. I'm just not sure.
yeah. I met those. I know
Yeah.
those. I
Mm-hmm.
know those. They're quite rare. But when
Yeah, they're rare.
they're rare nowadays. Before they
Yeah,
weren't.
I know.
Because right
Yeah,
now
they weren't
opinions.
before.
Because now opinions are strong. It can it can
Yes,
scare some
No,
opinions
people
matter.
away. But
but
now
no,
I think
but
they're scared
now.
now. I think they were scared. That's why they don't want to admit that they were like that. But I know those. I know the know-it-all type of weebs. And I'll
Yeah,
be
yeah,
honest,
yeah, yeah.
like dude, you only watched 12 episodes of Naruto. You don't know the Naruto, man. You don't know Naruto shit. You only read 2 episodes of One Piece. Don't call yourself a One Piece
No.
stan.
It's not the. It's not called the Mr. Know-it-all. It's actually the try hard.
Yeah, the try hard.
Yeah, dude, you only watch clips of Jotaro in YouTube. Don't call yourself a Joe fag.
It's so weird. That's
This
so
is
weird. Most kids
cringy, man.
like about it.
It's so bad once you see them like this, and like he clearly doesn't
Like
know what he's
they'll.
talking about,
Mhm.
and
I know.
it's
They'll
just bad.
say that they can like watch 24 a season with 24 episodes in one day. Like that's fucking impossible, dude.
I know.
That's not
Wait, sorry,
impossible.
sorry, no, not one season, like 3 seasons of it.
That is not possible.
Yeah,
That is not impossible because again, I have been in that phase before when I had literally nothing and it was summer. I just watched all anime whole day from morning until night, and I did that. I did finish 3 seasons. It was like more like 980 episodes, I believe, of one of Fairy Tail. See,
Um,
it can be
if you
done.
believe, if you're gonna believe me, I've actually watched full sitting.
Yeah,
Like into it.
you cut
Yeah,
out,
you
man.
what?
You cut out.
You what?
yeah. But I mean, I watched the full Inazuma series in around a week. Actually,
Wait,
not a week.
you like Inazuma
Like
11?
yeah, fucking.
Oh hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah. Let's
Hell
fucking
yeah.
go, dude.
I watched the whole Inazuma until like the last like the latest one before got was it Galaxy Stone? No, Chronostone. Like Chronostone was the
Stone.
last one. And
Inazuma 11 go Chrono Stone.
I watched the whole series of that like in a whole week. That was like my that was like the peak of me being fucking useless.
That's what we're
So, like,
called. We called ourselves otaku up to that point. We call ourselves
Yes.
otakus.
Let me say just now, Neat. I
yeah.
believe you can agree with me on this that Inazuma 11 is so underrated.
I know it's so I don't know why
It's
they
so
didn't
good.
appreciate the show.
Is it? Is
It's
that's
so
the
good.
soccer show, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
the Sour Shows. The one that has powers like the Fire Tornado, the God Hand.
yeah, man. Like, come on, man. It's the best shonen anime you could ever watch.
Neat. Sorry. I'm going off topic here, but I want to ask Neat. Have you watched
Yeah.
the latest ones, like last year's latest, the Orion series?
I haven't watched those because I had no
It's so good.
before.
It's so
But
fucking good.
but if I watch them, bro, I might have the same fucking expression as you. I'm gonna fucking.
Yes.
I'm gonna go nuts. I'm gonna watch them next time when we have.
Yeah, go watch it.
Oh.
There are 2 seasons of it actually. The first one is the Scale of Ares. That's the first season of it, and then the second season is Orion no Kokuin. I forgot the English name for it, but it's the first one is Ares no Tenbin, and then Orion no Kokuin.
Uh-huh.
So there are 2 seasons already, and it's fucking amazing.
Bro. Yeah. Okay, hey yo,
Here's the
left
thing.
out.
Here's the thing in Inazuma 11, the first
Okay,
season,
I'ma head out.
the season 1. All openings of Inazuma 11 from 1 to 7. I
Yeah.
memorized that shit, dude.
Holy crap, man! I only memorized like the opening for Inazuma 11 Go. That's like the most fucking memorable song for me right now. But like I know the songs, some of the songs before, but like I never memorized them. But I really like them. I sung along with the music before. Like, come on, man! If that shit's so good. You should sing
You do
along.
know the first opening of the first Inazuma 11, right?
Yeah, yeah. It's like
Stand up,
yeah,
Sachiagariyo.
Okay, we're getting way too
Inazuma-chan.
off topic of this one. Just to come back to the
Okay,
track
we're
of
stop.
this
We're
podcast
I'm
is
sorry, guys.
speaking of following your lives when it comes to taco. Follow us, guys, on Twitter. We have a Twitter and we also made a Facebook. So the link will be in the description. So yeah, think about it, guys. So I feel like we have to
sorry.
put it out here. The type of weeds that we are. I think we
yeah.
have to put that
Oh
out
yeah,
there.
okay. Basically, what we are, what we are.
What would you
are,
consider yourself, Nate?
We are. I'm an all-rounder weeaboo, but
I would
I'm
call
a manga
myself
weeaboo.
a seasoned.
I called myself a seasoned manga weeaboo.
Yeah, I call
I'm
myself a
anime,
seasoned.
but usually it's just manga because I've been reading a lot of manga. I forgot some of them, but if you show me the picture, I'm like, oh, I know this one. I read that. I'm so good.
So
That would be me.
I would, yeah,
Yeah.
the type of weebs
Yeah.
that I am, at least. Okay, I believe we already discussed this in the origin story, but you know, we have to come back. We have to repeat some topics someday. So yeah, the type of weebs that we are is that we are the ones that don't watch 3 seasons every day anymore. We're the type of weebs that have a life now, have a life, and
Yeah.
sometimes it's even hard to watch one episode of something. Of any show. Sometimes it's struggle. I can struggle watching one episode of something, but that's only because, at least for me and Neat,
Yeah.
we have moved on to manga. We're more of manga weebs now. So
Because for the only reason I can't watch anime, uh, I don't have Wi-Fi in my.
clearly,
But I would
Cutting
be
in.
like,
clearly it
but I
shows
would
in
be
Yeah,
your
clearly you don't.
audio.
Clearly
yeah,
you don't have Wi-Fi, dude.
I am. I am Magnan. I am Magnanimous.
But yeah, but once you start reading manga, it's just that you don't know. It's just everything changes once you start reading
Yeah.
one
Yeah,
manga,
it does.
and then you realize
You're
you get a lot better
you're
experience sometimes
yeah,
in
man.
manga.
Your mind widens. It's like your mind just turns into this imagination workhouse, and you
Yeah,
just imagine the scenes, everything. Even if without the colors or with the colors, you just think of it like, oh my god, this fucking scene is so cool. My mind's like, ah!
yeah. Cause sometimes anime
I
can
know that.
ruin. Sometimes an anime can ruin a manga, kind of like Black Clover. Uh,
Yeah.
Read Black Clover, my dudes. Black
Oh,
Clover
no.
is fucking amazing. It's really good in
Oh,
the manga,
no.
but in the anime, kind of shit. Like, I
No,
don't know how I
no
sat.
Ooh,
problem.
that's a hard
Yeah,
statement,
you should
dude. Get ready for those people, dude.
you should appreciate the anime itself because some of the animators really work hard on the animation. It's just
I know, but again, there's this thing that we called in the anime. It's called a filler. A fucking filler. Do you
yeah,
know what a filler is? Do you like
It
fillers?
sucks. I don't.
One Piece
no, I
has a
don't.
lot. I praised the manga of One Piece to be a godlike manga. It is the king of manga for a reason, but it's not the king of anime for a reason.
Too
Because
much
Do you actually know the anime? Do you know the anime that is the titled King of Fillers?
it's fucking One Piece.
Gintama. Gintama.
Mm, pretty
No,
much.
wait,
No,
really?
Gintama. Yeah.
No. I'm just kidding.
No.
It's actually Naruto.
Oh yeah. Oh man, Shippuden. No,
Naruto has
you're
a
very.
fuck ton of
You're,
fillers.
I know, but you're referring to Shippuden. Shippuden is like by a lot, like a lot of
Just
fillers.
not just Naruto, like the whole Naruto anime, like even the
Yeah.
Shippuden.
Dude, one day I'll
No,
get there. One day I'll start reading. I'll start reading Naruto.
It's a fuck ton of fillers.
Now I know the manga is gonna reading, not watching. I'm not gonna watch Naruto. Not gonna waste my time watching
And
Naruto. But
and let me just say this now. Even Boruto has a fuck
Boruto.
ton of fillers. Honestly, it's annoying.
Oh my god, man.
Yeah,
Yes, oh my
but
god.
that's the thing. Let's go. I mean, I wanna just go back to the topic real quick. That's the type of weebs that we are. We are more. At least me. I'm more of a
I haven't
manga.
shared what I am.
You're. I will get to you later. Me.
No,
I'm
you
more
don't.
of
Let's do
a.
now. Just kidding. Just kidding.
We're
Just
still
kidding.
gonna rate our. We're gonna rate ourselves, bro. So I am. We're more of a manga. We're called seasoned because before it's not like one type of weeb is gonna stay a one type of weeb for the rest of their life. They're gonna change. So I used to be an otaku, a full-time otaku, watching 3 seasons a day, and shit like those. And now I've grown tired of it, and I'm more of into reading now. And I read a lot. I read a lot. I probably read 90% of anime that out there compared to the 10% that I've watched. Probably at this
Yep.
point.
Pretty
If
much.
I'm
Pretty
gonna
much.
rate, if I'm gonna rate Tanyan, he would be, because I'm biased to my friends, he would be a 10.
Yeah, I would rate you a 10, man,
Oh.
because this type of weebs are actually the chillest one and the coolest one that you can find. These are the types of weeb that makes a podcast.
Yeah. Yeah. Pretty much.
Yeah, these are the types of weeb that makes a podcast and you enjoy talking to them because they're not. Because I can be super passionate when it comes to a certain manga that I love, and I'm going to be super passionate when it. But I'm not necessarily gonna gatekeep. Yes, JoJo, I hate part skippers, but that's only for JoJo. Because JoJo is a special case. So our type of weebs, Neat and I were more called, I think I would consider ourselves seasoned. We're not really. I know it's called degenerates here, but we're not really degenerates. There are a lot worse than us. Neat, we have to acknowledge that there are a lot worse than us. So
Daniel, don't remind me because I just remembered something.
dude, QChill just sent a picture at Discord, and that's what the
I know.
that's
Yeah.
what we're referring to. That's what we're referring to.
Yeah.
They're also called
so-
bronies at some other platforms, by the way.
Brunies. Brunies.
But yeah,
Wait, how about you, Chris? How about you, Chris?
Okay,
What?
so I actually have two tiles. This was given to me by actually I don't know if you guys know her. She's a famous cosplayer. Her name is Reika.
Uh-huh.
Reika. Reika.
Ah,
Yeah.
Reika.
Yeah, she goes here.
Mhm.
She goes here
I know.
sometimes.
She went here. Yeah.
So it's actually this is the coolest thing because I worked as a staff like at Ozone Fest before, met Reika. We talked, had coffee, and she actually gave me this title, the pedophile. That's the
What?
first. Yep. Yeah. I watch a lot of lolly animes.
You almost just
Okay,
felt
guys,
like that.
we're done. Podcast over. See you next week, guys. It was been a
Sorry,
good day.
No. That's not the real me actually. So I actually consider myself as the grave digger. I don't watch
Uh-huh.
mainstreams. I look for those underrated animes because I think they're underappreciated.
Oh, I was gonna give a type of weave, and you're just describing it right now. I'll give it a much better name. But later, continue. Continue.
No, yeah, so go.
So the thing is, so there are people now that watches the mainstream, right? Like you have Kimetsu, you have Black Clover, you have what's the Haikyuu, something like that.
Yeah, Haikyuu.
And I just watch those very very underrated animes like Colladia Code, like the old Gundam series Zoids. What else was?
I love Zoid.
There was a very very underrated anime that I watched, Taboo Tattoo. That one.
Bro, that's a manga. If you're not gonna believe it.
There's an anime. There's an anime of it.
Oh my god, I didn't know that. Holy crap.
And The Tomb, I believe that was the name. So yeah, I watch those, and I don't watch the mainstream as soon as it gets out. I wait for it to finish. It's either I read the plot first, or just read the manga. If it's interesting, then I'll go for it. If it's not, if it doesn't get my attention, then no.
Probably the only reason why I or any would us would, or at least me or Neat would get to any mainstream anime is probably because we already read it before the anime came out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh.
Okay,
I'm like,
we read this. Okay,
oh.
stuff, okay.
Nagatoro. What was it again? Nagatoro Senpai?
Don't tease me, Nagatoro.
Yeah, don't tease me,
Don't tease
Nagatoro.
me, right?
There's an
Yeah, don't
anime
tease me,
that's gonna
Nagatoro.
pop up, and I go, oh, I read that.
Oh, okay.
Yes, that
I'm
one
like,
I've read, and it's fucking good.
it's cute. And then Rent a
It is
Girlfriend. I'm like, oh,
Okay.
Nope.
Okay, we're gonna watch that too.
oh, they
Nope.
made an anime of that apparently, and then whoa, nice.
Rent a Girlfriend is shit.
It's good. No, it's good. It's good.
Damn, bro.
Oh, I will not
I
let you
will, I
do.
will allow
No,
you to ditch that show.
you are
because it's
going
so-
to be canceled, boy. You're gonna be called.
Bro.
You're gonna be named canceled, boy, because you say a lot of you're supposed to be canceled up to this point already. But now I don't want to add in your titles, shit taste boy. Okay, you're only canceled boy. You're not shit taste boy. Gosh.
Alright, Goose, you're, I know who you are hating in that show, and I understand why you hate him, but in reality, that show is so good, it's a hidden gem.
Yeah.
Rather than a hidden gem, it's actually a really
So
polished gem.
I am officially
Really
turning
good.
this to a Rent a Girlfriend podcast. So
God.
the main girl. Let me just discuss you. Let me search her name. Like I can get the correct pronunciation of her
It's
name.
not this topic is not about Rent a Girlfriend.
Shut up.
Move on.
Shut up. Her name is Mizuru, I believe. Mizuru, right?
Yeah, Mizuru.
Rent?
Yes.
Our
I
girlfriend.
forgot.
Characters. Main girl.
Chizuru.
Chizuru.
I
Chizuru.
forgot.
Chizuru Mizuhara. Okay.
Yeah,
Let me
Mizuhara.
tell you something. She's carrying this show. Basically, it's not the guy. Everyone hates the guy. Everyone hates Mami. This
Hey,
girl alone
um,
is carrying the show, man. She is the perfect portrayal of a not so perfect girl. Once you get to the later part of the manga, she is. You will find it doesn't get revealed right away, but she's as close to a real girl as you can probably find. Unlike any of the girls in the anime that they portray, like, oh, I'm super loving to senpai and shit like those impossible types of girls. I know they exist, but
Yep.
impossible
They
types
do.
of girl. This one is
Very hard to
probably the
find.
closest to a real girl. I swear, to a real strong girl. She is probably she's good, man. She's good. And
Oh, right?
and you'll find it out sooner or later, but she is like a really good portrayal of what a strong girl is like and how a strong girl struggles. And I would prefer even struggles. I would prefer even if they take out all the other casts in the show, just keep Grandma and her. The show is gonna be good. Grandma
That's
best girl.
why, Goose.
Yeah, done.
You should read it, okay?
Read it, man.
You
Read
do
it.
not, you do not judge.
She's
it
hot
before
as
you
well.
Have even finished it. Yeah, I know. But sorry,
Read it. I have read it. I got bored of it.
sorry, but the only one that relates
Shit
to my
taste.
heart and Rent the Girlfriend is Sumi. I love Sumi, man.
I mean,
So
they're
so
all good. All of them are good except for Mami. But again, Chizuru is just on a different league, on her own. I'll be honest. This
Let me
is not
say
like
this
I'm
now.
biased or anything.
Let me say this now. If you're in Japan, if you live in Japan, this thing is real. Just fucking rent a girlfriend if you're a loner, like the main character in a girlfriend. Just if you're too depressed, if you're too lonely, if you're tired of fapping, rent one. It's real in Japan. Go do it.
Yeah, but you know the thing
Yeah,
is,
dude.
she is not just doing it because it's a part of the plot. It explains there's a reason why she's doing it, and it's a really good reason. And it's not a reason that's you're supposed to look down on, because these people are probably doing it through the same thing as well. And
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say this is an underrated show, and you can people can watch it at face value. Just look at the cute girls, but people like us, seasoned and knows. But yeah, here's another thing I want to add about the seasoned type of otaku. We know when to say it's an anime is shit or an anime is good. Yeah.
Yep.
We've grown to have that ability now. So whenever we read something and it's shit, we can just drop it. So probably a lot of animes that I have watched only the first episode and I figured out this
Yeah.
one is shit. I'm not gonna continue.
Yeah.
Before I say that an anime shit, or even if I know that an anime shit finish it, before I actually say that it's fucking crap, because there's
Or-
like tons of times that a crappy anime just turns really good at the end for
Yeah.
no reason.
You're
Like,
referring
it's
to Madoka Puella, right?
Puella Magica
yeah,
Madola.
Yeah, you're
yeah,
referring to
like
that,
for
right? But yeah, I know those. I know there's things there are some of those, but again, I'm at the point where I can say to an anime like, is this gonna be worth my attention? Probably not. And if someone's gonna force me to watch it, and I'll probably watch it, but I've seen the first episode and I didn't catch my interest, I'm not gonna continue. Let's move on to the next one. That's me. And when it comes to manga, it's the same thing as well. I don't finish it when it doesn't hook me up. And this one, it hooked me up. So, what type of weebs we're talking about? Oh yeah,
Ourselves.
you graveyard. You call yourself a graveyard weeb. I would rate you.
A grave digger.
Yeah, I was like grave digger
Grave,
weeb.
Digger Weave.
I would rate you. I can't rate you a 10. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna
That's
rate
fine.
you.
I know.
I
I get
love you, Kus. I love you, Kus, but I will rate you
An 8.
9. Oh, 9.
8 or
Okay.
9. Not because again, it's a very honorable thing to go back to old anime. I'm not gonna lie, it's really good. If you want to go back to old animes, I would.
Yeah.
I'm actually watching. I'm watching. Great Teacher Onizuka. You know that show?
Oh, GTO.
oh,
Hell yeah.
It's so good.
Yeah.
It's so good.
It is.
It is so
Hidden
good.
gem,
Let me
bro.
repeat that for the 4th time. It is so good.
It's so good. It's so fucking good.
It's so nice, man.
'Cause,
So
you know,
And yeah, if you want another old anime, go watch School Rumble.
Oh, I read that already.
Oh yeah, cool. Awesome. That's cool.
There's a lot of old mangas that I've read. I've read the Greatest Disciple, Kenichi the Greatest Disciple. That's a really long
Oh yeah,
manga.
Kenichi. Yeah.
Kingdom.
It is.
I'm like at 400 chapters. I stopped for a bit and I think it's like 600 chapters now. And there's a lot of good old animes that you just gotta appreciate, and you don't find this anymore. Like for example, I think Great Teacher Onizuka, or what show was it? Assassination Classroom. I think it took a lot of inspiration from Great Teacher Onizuka.
Yes.
Because
but like Assassination Classroom has its own
it's own type of thing. But again, it's like a homage, or it's not directly
Not
saying that
directly.
I'm copying you. It's saying that, yo, I
I
think you're cool. I think what you made is cool. Let me make my own kind of shit like this. So I think that's what
No.
I think. I'm not assuming. I don't know. We don't have an interview. We haven't researched this enough, but I think that's what it feels like. Because GTO, it really solidified the type of anime, that the teacher type of anime. They help individual students get be better versions of themselves, and that's exactly what happened to Assassination Classroom. The teacher helped every student become the best of their own, and
Yeah, the best assassin.
in their own way, and he also taught the children in his own way, his own style of teaching. And that's the same thing that happened to Onizuka. So you're seeing a lot of things that intersects in this one, and I think that sex, funny. And I think those are like really good. And I'm planning to read Yoko, what was it again? Yu Hakusho? Yu Yu
Yeah, Yu Yu
Hakusho.
Hakusho, Ghost
I,
Fighter.
yeah,
Ghost Fighter.
planning to read that, watch that one. I'm not gonna read it. I'm probably gonna watch it.
Oh, and by the
And
way, going back to your guys' title as a season, are you guys reading The Way of the Husband?
Yeah.
It's fucking cool. It's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
amazing art,
So fun.
man. Fucking
There's
amazing
Not
art.
there's a live
not just an
action.
amazing art. Not just amazing art. It has okay, nice story too. So
Nice
funny.
story, man.
The comedic sense of it, dude. The comedic sense is amazing.
Yeah, I like how they stay
No.
in. Because this is I simp for animes where they don't change they solidify the personality of the character. Like
Hmm.
if they say that this guy used to be a gangster, he's gonna act like a gangster, and that's exactly what happened. He acts like a gangster. Do you have the white
But
powder?
yeah, but like
I believe he's
usually-
looking for flour. Ma'am, don't get scared. He's looking for flour. Nothing else. Give me the white stuff.
Nothing else, man.
Give me the white powder.
Give me the what? Give me the good. Give me the good white stuff. The snifferine, the sweet.
Yeah, he goes cook.
Here's a good news for you guys. Here's a good news for you guys. Anime will be in fucking summer 20.
There's an anime. They're gonna make an anime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why are they
that's
gonna make an
true.
anime? That's not This I think that's a lot better as a live action. Cause
Yeah, the live action is amazing.
No, no, man.
there's
Oh,
coming back to the topic, there's a lot of animes that are supposed to be just for live action, not supposed to be for anime. Like any Jujutsu Kaisen. No, what was it again? Not Jujutsu Kaisen. I mean, Junji Ito. His
Junji Ito.
I don't
Yeah,
think
horror.
I don't think once we get good CG in this world, I don't think you're supposed to make an anime of it. I think you're supposed to make a live
Yeah.
action for it.
like,
Yeah.
And Oyasumi no Panpan, Oyasumi Panpan, I don't think you're
Mhm.
supposed to make an anime from it. You're supposed to make a live action for it. So I think there's some anime that are meant for live action and some are meant for anime.
Or
And I think
animes, yeah.
The Way of the Husband is supposed to be for live action because the art is
Yes,
so
it's
good,
a live action.
so good.
Yeah.
So
Ooh,
good.
ooh boy.
Oh, I can't wait to watch it. If I get a chance to, I'll watch it. Like, okay, so let's go back to the
Wait, have
topic. What was it?
No, I mean, have you not finished the live action, or you haven't watched it yet?
I haven't watched it. I just knew now. I just knew now.
Okay, cool. Okay, let's proceed.
So yeah, want to add something on your end. You said you're a grave digger
Yeah.
anime. A weeb. I would say there's another type of weeb, but a similar case to you. It's called the elitists.
Yes.
And these
Yeah.
guys they're annoying. I sound like an elitist, maybe I am a
Mhm.
bit, but again, I still watch my trash anime. I just watched
Yes.
Bufuri and I love that show. I watch
Yes.
I watch My Next Life as a Villainous and I enjoyed that shit. I love that shit. And
Wait.
I also
Wait. What are you referring to? What is this? What is this kind of name that
Elitist.
you're referring-
elitists.
Yeah.
So
What
these
is
types
elitist?
of weebs are the one. They're not. I wouldn't call them weebs. These are anime lovers. They are the ones that says that. Oh, I only watch the most intellectual show out there. I only
Yeah,
watch the
that
best
one's-
of the best. Therefore, I have only seen Attack on Titan, Death Note, Code Geass. What else? If you guys think of anything else.
Bleach.
No, Bleach.
Bleach?
No. Bleach is different. Like intellectual shows, like stuff like those. Steins
Steins
Gate.
Gate,
I've only watched
No
this
Guns
show.
Life.
I am
No
not.
Game, No Life.
Therefore, I do not see anything less than the standard of my standard, which is those anime. And Attack on Titan is honestly the best anime of the all time of the century. I think it is an
God.
absolute masterpiece. Which Attack on Titan is an absolute masterpiece, but it's not the only absolute masterpiece out there. Okay, but yeah, I hate those kind of guys. They will not consider any other anime that are not intellectual enough for them, I guess, and they will just stick to whatever they, close to them, the best of the best. They only watch the best of the best of their show, and I fucking hate that.
So
Wait,
how
how is
do
that?
you rate?
How's that close to me?
It's because
Uh,
you don't also consider mainstream anime. They
oh
also
yeah,
don't
you
like
don't have.
No,
mainstream
it's
anime.
No,
They
no.
no,
would
no, no.
prefer the
It's
So
no, no, no.
they're
classics.
That's
they're
not what I said. That's not what I said.
yeah.
I didn't say that I don't like mainstream. I always go for underrated ones instead of mainstreams. I prefer them. I didn't say I don't like.
Okay, but these guys
Any,
types of weebs are, you just love to hate them.
Yep.
yeah.
Because again,
Mm-hmm.
you're trying to tell your friend, what if your friend is like this, and you're trying to tell him, bro, you can watch Kiss Exist, and that's a classic
Oh,
anime.
I know.
yeah,
That's a
it is. I
classic
know.
anime. Everyone knows that. And once you read that, you've become an otaku. Watch it, bro. Then when you started that, and he says, no, this doesn't improve my this doesn't feed my IQ. I will not watch this bull crap. No, it does not deserve my eyes, my attention.
Mhm.
And I'm gonna
I like
kind
your
of,
accent.
yes, I'm trying to be a Irish, British, German, Indian, Mexican
Anime,
guy.
the all around anime connoisseur.
Connoisseur.
So,
Okay.
so if I would rate them, I'd probably give them fucking.
I would give them a 2 or a 1.
Yeah,
A 2.
a
A 2.
one,
A
a
2.
good one.
I'll give them a 2 because yeah, I'm not gonna lie. The ones that they have chosen are gonna be good animes. They're gonna be classic animes, and we appreciate those. But again, if you're gonna shut off on any other type of anime just because you watch those and you think you're smart, you don't deserve to talk to me.
Wait.
Yeah, if you're not willing to watch Kiss Exist or High School DxD, then you're not.
Or overflow.
Or Overflow,
Oh,
don't talk to me.
Oh wait, that's different. That's different.
bro. Alright. So, next weeb. The these are the type of weebs that just watch anime.
Oh yeah, there is an official word for that. There's an official. It's called anime lover.
No,
Yeah, the casuals.
sport
No.
anime lover.
Anime
They
lover. They're
really
just called
watch-
anime
Oh,
lover.
sport lover.
Yeah, sports. Like they just watch sports anime like a lot.
Wait, that's very rare.
That's really
Yeah, I
rare.
know.
I don't
Yeah,
know a
really
single
rare.
person who does that. I think you're making that up. Cancel hands, please. Cancel Neat.
Cancel.
Cancel
Cancel
it.
neat.
We cancel him. I'm gonna kick you out.
Okay, here's a good one that anyone can relate to. The isekai.
That's me. That's me. I'm
Wait,
raising
what
my
the
hand so
fuck?
high.
How about this? I think there's a thing that sums up all what you're referring to. I think you're referring to hardcore weebs or otakus. Like for example, they like this certain type of anime and they're only gonna watch this certain type of anime. If they like mecha anime, they're only gonna watch mecha animes. And I call it hardcore
Single
Weebs?
genre. Weeb.
or genre slaves. You call them genre slaves.
Yeah, those people, genre
If
slaves.
they only watch harem, and then they're probably gonna suggest to them, hey, watch maybe Mirai Nikki, so you can
High
find
school
a.
dicks. Wait, Mirenik is not a harem. What the fuck?
I know. I mean, maybe suggest to them. Maybe suggest to them like watch
Mhm.
Mirai Nikki, so you can get a a bit wider palette of anime, but then they wouldn't because they only watch animes with mechas, nothing else, and those also are the same level of they're the same levels of annoying level as the elitist ones, because again they shut off any other options that doesn't fit their taste, and that's annoying.
I know.
Consider
Like, come
anime,
on,
man. Consider all types
Oh, what
of
did
anime.
you call them? What did you call them?
I call them genre slaves or
Genre
hardcore
slaves or genre weebs.
anime lovers.
There's actually a close name to that. It's actually the name of the person that we have here.
What's his name?
A fucking meat.
God damn it.
Low-key, Maku is kind of like that as well. But when it comes to
he
Metal
is.
Slug, but to Metal Slug,
Actually, Maku likes
It seems
guns
hard.
anime. Like any anime that has guns, he'll definitely know what that type of gun is. Like
Yeah.
any war, like Wrath of Tanya, right? Tanya.
Yeah. He knows the
Yeah.
guns.
Mac. Yeah, he likes guns. Mac likes guns.
Yeah, he's a gun boy. So yeah, that's his. He could be leading to that path, but I think he would consider other types of anime as well. I trust the guy. I trust the guy. But again, those
Yeah.
types of people or anime lovers, I wouldn't call them otakus. I wouldn't call them. They're not worth the weeb status. They're also not worth the otaku status. They're anime lovers, and I would call them. I would give them like a 4 or a 3 or a 3.
4.5 for me. 4.5.
Yeah, a 3. Just because they're not that bad, really. It's just that they just don't take your others well. They don't take other genres well. And I think that's a waste or a shame. Because there's a lot better genres out there, man. And it's gonna be so good. What else type of weebs? Oh yeah. Since I think Neat just died and not giving his rating anymore.
No, I gave my right. Oh wait, I didn't. I was muted the whole time. What the fuck? So I think I give it around like 5.
Okay.
5. Okay.
Bit mid.
Sure.
Bit mid. At least they're still watching anime because there's a lot of mecha animes, popping up, and so you're still gonna watch those. They're still gonna follow. They're still gonna follow anime. It's just that they're not gonna follow anything else other than the types that they like. So these are what else? I have another one. This is more of a breakdown to a type of weebs because I would categorize weebs as this category. So there are what we call weebs, or there's what we call anime lover. Anyone can be an anime lover. They can watch an anime and they will love the anime and they can call themselves an anime lover. Like for example, I know this certain person who said, "Yo, Kimetsu no Yaiba is the greatest anime of all time," and he probably only watched that anime, nothing else. So those are those.
Oh, I forgot what you call that. I forgot.
It starts with an N and he streams. He plays a lot of Fortnite.
Oh God.
What? Huh?
There's another one. Oh yeah, One Hit Wonder.
Yeah, the guy who
What is
plays
that?
a lot of. He's kind of like a shinobi. He's called a shinobi.
Mm-hmm.
He plays a lot of
Shinobi.
Fortnite. He plays a lot of Fortnite. And
It's not. Hey, it's not Fortnite. It's forklift.
I don't
Oh
know,
wait.
man.
Oh, you're referring to I see.
I don't want to name here, but
I know what you're referring to. I know what you're referring to. I
we're
know
not.
who it is.
I hopefully we're not that big enough that they're not gonna cancel us or not gonna file or claim us. But yeah, those type of they at least they watch anime. It's fine. Some people don't even watch anime, but I think they're cool. But they're just called anime lovers. They're not gonna be called otakus. Yep. I think those are the first type. I think those are the 4 categories that I would consider. The next one is the otaku, which is otakus, the young ones, the ones that can rewatch 8 animes or 3 seasons in a day. Those are the otakus.
Yeah.
I think we all, or some of us, all of us went through that phase being considering ourselves otakus.
Yes.
And then once you graduated from that, you become a weeb. And you either turn into specific types of weeb. You can either turn into a more weeb, degenerate weeb, or it can turn into a casual weeb. We're in the between, I believe. We're in the between those. I'm a bit of a degenerate on the hentai side, but I'm a casual in the anime side. But I read a lot of manga. So casual, and then speaking of that kind of weebs, there's also like I would consider a breakdown on the type of attitude when it comes to weebs. There are what we call social weebs that likes to socialize. There's what we call like solo type of weebs or isolated weebs, the neats. And we don't really know much about them because again they don't go outside.
Yep, they do not. They're antisocial.
There are also
the other term for needs. The other term for size is hikikimori.
Hikikimori, yeah, hikikimori.
Yeah. But not all hikikimoris are weebs, by the way. I know there's.
I know.
I've watched documentaries about them. Not all of them are weebs. Some of them are actually just working at home. No, there are some that are just working at home. Some of them are
Yeah, I
just
know.
working at home. They're even before the pandemic, and you just realize that, oh wait, I'm earning more at my home. I don't really need to go to a job. So yeah, some of those are like that, and I saw them in a documentary. So there's isolated memes, social memes, and there's also casual, or no, not weebs. I mean low-key weebs, the ones that don't really show that they're weebs. Those I think Neat was referring. I know
The closet weeps. Yeah.
closet weebs. I don't know. Probably the ones that you probably have a friend like this, and then you dress like a normal person, but when you mention something in anime, like, oh, you watch anime. Oh, you don't look like one. I'm not seeing you
know,
wear an
right?
Ahiga hoodie. How are you an anime? How are you a weeb? You're not wearing
Oh,
an
God.
Ahiga hoodie. Yeah,
Yeah. Ew. Why we
there are those, and
Yeah.
I think I am one of those. I don't really dress like a weeb outside. I dress more like a. I try to look as normal as I can. I don't try to show weeb to I'm a weeb to everyone. But there are those types of weebs. Social weebs are those where the cosplayers, the discorders, the
Pretty much
and
me.
Disorders,
Pretty
aminos.
much me.
the chaos bringers, the Armageddon,
But
the the apocalypse. Huh?
but
Let's
those
see.
are the types of, weebs that I think are social types of weebs where they like to interact with other weebs. And I think we're also partly kind of those. But I think we're more on the low-key weebs or the silent weebs, because Kush, he cosplays and he probably has a lot of cosplayer friends. So
Yep.
I think
Do.
I think he's a very social weeb type of guy. Yes, he
Yeah.
is. He might be a
Yeah, pretty
graveyard
much.
grave digger type of weeb, but he's also a social
Uh,
type of weeb kind of guy. And
Mhm.
and those are nice.
you see, Chris is like our daddy weeb. He's basically our daddy weeb.
Daddy weeb.
Daddy weird. Daddy.
And and I do know a lot
Oh
of
my God.
a lot of friends of mine are social weebs. They like to hang out with people of the same interest that likes anime as well. And again, me, I love hanging out with people. I love hanging out with you boys, the Monke Boys.
Yay.
So the monkey.
And if you want to hang out, if
Hell
you want
yeah.
to hang out with us, anyone listening, if you want to hang out with us more, then follow us on Twitter. And we also made a Facebook.
Yeah.
Self plug. Professional
Give
plugging.
support.
Yeah, professional self promotion. There, I had to slip one in. Okay, so I think it's good, but sometimes it's also a double-edged sword. Because again, in the previous episode that we discussed, anime has become more mainstream. There's a lot of people being in anime, so being a social weeb, it's not probably, sometimes it could be a good idea or sometimes it's a bad idea because you don't really know what type of people you're gonna meet. But again, there are those types of weebs, and then there's the isolated ones where we have no data of them again
Yeah.
because they're barely gonna show. They're probably, I think my brother is that type of weeb. My little bro is that type of weeb. He watches a lot of anime, but he doesn't talk about it to anybody. He doesn't talk about it to his friends. He just keep it to himself.
Hmm?
Nothing else. He's not even unlike me. I'm a low-key weeb. So but when I find someone is also a weeb, I'm gonna ask them. I'm like, yo, you like anime titties? Me too, bro. I also like anime titties. What size do you like?
Yeah.
So there are those, and I remember that when the first time I met Kush, it was like, yo, you like League? Yeah, I like League.
Yeah, I remember
Who do you
this.
mean? He asked, who do you mean? I'm like, okay, I mean Jinx. And I go, I mean Sarah. Oh, nice. You could play sometimes, some other time together. And then I think you were the one that asked. Like,
Yeah, I was the one who
no,
asked.
no. I think I asked, do you go to cons? Do you like anime? Then they said, yeah.
yeah.
Like, do you go to cons? Or like, yeah. Did you go to the last con? Or like, then that's where I started hearing these dad jokes and everything went to ruin.
Oh my God.
You thought it was gonna be a wholesome story, huh? but
What
no.
is that?
So
It
there you
was
go.
Dad jokes.
Dad jokes that ruined the friendship, man. Now he's just a
Dad
podcaster.
jokes.
Our relationship
Guys.
only lasts into the podcast. We don't talk outside the podcast because of his dad jokes.
Okay.
So he says.
But
So he
guys,
says, by the way.
guys,
Yeah.
do you guys know what's not a dad joke?
But
Huh? Raycon. This video is sponsored by Raycon. Their new pair of earbuds, the E25, will give you 6 hours of playtime. Use the code FTD in the description below. So go ahead and get your E25 Raycon.
Whoa! So you mean
Thank
to
you.
say that I can get my Raycon for Christmas at a discounted cost price?
Yes, you get 30% discount, and that's
you guys are
Plus-
actually cunts. You know
plus
that, right?
they have a happiness guarantee. If you don't like him, you can give it back, and they'll give you your money.
Wow! I
Raycon.
never heard a company that's so trusting and has a guarantee like that. You know, Raycon has always been my first choice whenever I go work out and I do my daily jogs, which I don't do, but
Hey, guys.
Raycon is always on my ear. So buy Raycon now, guys, and use code FTD to get in the description down below. And please sponsor us. We just did your speech.
Hey,
We're
guys.
just practicing, Raycon. We're just practicing, okay?
Hey
Okay?
guys, you know what's better than to use with a Raycon?
Need.
Ray
No.
Cadillac.
Oh,
Ray
Oh,
Cadillac.
no.
Download for free now. I'm gonna stop.
oh, need. Do we need to use the FTD code?
Yes. You can just type FTG at the link in the description below.
Guys,
Oh my
I know you
guys.
guys wanna play Raid of Shadow of Legends or wanna listen to music to Raycon, but you guys, we're still in a podcast, and sometimes
Yeah.
it gets itchy down there. So just another word for our sponsor for today, Manshave. Manscape.
Oh man, shoot.
Well, Manscaped. Keep it clean down there. Feel fresh. Feel the air. Manscaped got your back if you want to feel. This comes in a 3-pack. One for the shave. One for the. We're done. I'm not gonna do this.
That's it.
We've memed too much, man. We've memed too
You
much.
guys are doing
Oh
so
my
much
God.
Let me just drink my G Fuel right now.
Oh my god,
Guys
G
are
Fuel.
doing- the guys are fine making fucking fake space for shit. Fucking nothing. And
Dude.
I love it.
Please sponsor us.
Dude, yeah, once we get
We're
sponsored,
desperate.
I'll probably use that, like, if we get a
Shut
sponsored,
up.
dude, I could put like a promotion and
up.
then we could get like 1,000 shit, man, 1,000 viewers in an episode, and like, oh shit, that's gonna be good. But yeah, we'll just keep doing this, and then we'll get there. So coming back to the topic, that was a whole tangent that we had there. Coming back to the topic, since I think we've discussed the types of weebs so far.
Yeah,
Yeah.
everything that
Pretty
we
much.
met
Oh no,
so far.
not all probably. There's probably a lot more.
Yeah, but
then we
we
think-
haven't met them.
But we just keep it down to the most generic ones.
The bare ones that it wasn't even generic. Some of them were specific.
Oh sorry.
We
Yeah.
haven't. Oh yeah, we saved the last one, the best one for the last. The Degenerates.
Yes.
Ah.
Us, right? Us.
You don't. No, we're not degenerates. Let's not lie to ourselves. We are not degenerates. You know what a degenerate is, and you don't want to be around
I
a
know.
degenerates. They are the
Of course.
epitome of an ugly bastard. And I have a friend.
Pretty much.
I have I know someone who's an actual degenerate, and he's such a cool guy. Whenever there's something fucked up that I want to talk about, he's always the one to go. And he's not here.
I also know someone. He's really fucked up, and I find him scary sometimes to the point that I wish that I never met him, but I still does because he's my friend and I love him. And I'm not talking about you, Hangel. You're a fucking friend. Shut up, okay?
Whew.
And yeah.
Ooh,
yeah.
dropping the bomb.
Like, whew. Oh wait, you're
Alright.
referring to me? Were you being
No, I'm
sarcastic
not.
there?
No, I'm not.
Good.
I'm really meaning someone else. It's like, one time I talked to him. I'm like, he just suddenly just said like, you know, I wish I could fuck my sister. I'm like, dude, are you okay? Do you need to
Is
call
it an
the
otaku?
cops? The-
Is it
Yeah,
Otaku?
he is. Yeah, he is. Oh god.
Damn.
Bro, I'm like,
I know
bro,
I got it all together. but I was still afraid. She turned away.
walked away.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Ladies and gentlemen, this is
We
Matt.
got it.
we got him. Da, 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 da. FBI, open up!
Yeah, I think I'd definitely rate this a 1. Like they're like
Yeah.
yeah because
No, actually,
like,
actually, I wouldn't rate it. It doesn't have a rating. It's literally 0. Because they're degenerates, you know?
I will not consider them a 0. I would actually consider them a 10. There's a good reason why they're a 10. Not because that they are an absolute degenerate, disgusting type of shit. But no, they represent the highest level that we can get.
yeah that's true.
They are
They're
literally
like,
the highest. The lowest is probably the anime lover, and then the degenerates is probably the god tiers that we have.
The epitome of
the-
anime.
it's like they have transcended to
That
being
what-
a
no.
otaku and a weeab.
That's
Like,
what happens
they-
when you watch too much. That's
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
too
And-
much level.
Yeah, and
So
like,
basically,
like-
Joey.
Joey, yeah, but like, how do you say it? Like, it's basically like after they watch everything, it's like, okay, I see. I will turn into a fat, ugly bastard and masturbate to my figurines every day.
But I
And
wouldn't
because
call
of that-
Joey. I wouldn't call Joey
Yeah, I
that
know. I was
because
just memeing.
because there was like the hentai episode and they did one recently is the hentai episode and
Yeah.
he said he didn't. I cannot consider him a degenerate when he said that he didn't like NTR. Bro. I think the problem in your audio, Kush.
Oh, sorry.
There's a
sorry.
big problem in your audio right now. If you could turn on the noise cancellation.
I got disconnected, I think. Hold on. Let me just fix it real quick. Professionalism here, guys. Professionalism.
Yeah, I'll lower down your volume for now because it's like really gonna take over the chat. But okay.
It's
Okay.
like having a very
Yeah, it's like a
here.
yeah, like something like an alien trying to communicate with us.
So anyway, as we were speaking, it's like because we know that they're degenerates, we also know. Yeah, it's okay. Like
Let me
Like,
fix your.
they
Let me put
really-
your audio back to full. I lowered your volume,
Yeah.
but it's really loud.
Okay. Is it okay
uh,
now?
yep,
It's okay.
And like they really work hard just to get their figurine of their lives.
Yet again, that's where you end up if you watch too much anime and you don't
Yeah.
have a life.
Yeah.
So they represent the wizards in our
The wizards.
the wizards in our
The virgins.
yeah, they're the wizards in our community, and I think they deserve respect for the effort or the concept that they are representing, but they themselves do not deserve respect as a human. But as an
they
otaku,
don't.
they definitely, I mean, to me, they definitely deserve the respect. That's why I'm giving them a 10 as an anime, because one of my friends are like that, and he'd give us some, dude, you might be thinking that you watch a lot of underrated anime, like graveyard anime. He's suggested a lot to me, and I read them, and I forgot the title now, and man, masterpiece. He's suggesting me masterpiece of masterpiece, and no one knows them. You can't even if you search it in Google, there's something else will come up instead. It's not the anime that's gonna come up. It's not the manga that's gonna come up. It's something else that's gonna come up. That's how underrated it is. That a Google search will actually mask it. You will not find it in a Google search. One of them was the Gamblefish. You know that show?
What? The what?
Gamblefish.
Oh yeah, of course.
That
No,
one, man.
I don't.
It's like what was the show, the new ones, the gambling show, the new one, the one with thighs.
Oh, Kakegurui.
Yeah, it's Kakegurui but better. And not shit.
Mm.
And actually has
What-
personality.
What about Banana Fish?
I haven't read that.
Because you mentioned Gamblefish, so I'll go with Banana Fish.
But yeah, Gamblefish was a really good show. I think it was the Gamblefish was like a type of
I,
fish.
I know who you're targeting. That we just stay quiet about that. It's for special audience.
Yeah, yeah. So,
Yeah.
Kush, I'm really sorry, bro, but your mic is acting up again. If you could change the spot, if you could adjust your stuff, cause I'd let you join, but the audio man is really gonna take over the whole audio of this pod. So yeah, we actually we yeah, man, I'm enjoying the talk, man. But I wanna put a segment here, real quick, since while Kush is fixing up his
Okay,
audio.
sorry, Ben.
Uh,
So let me just say this now. The reason why it's happening that because I don't know why it keeps disabling my noise suppression.
I don't think it's the noise impression, cause it sounds
It is.
like. Can you hear yourself on that one? Can you
No,
hear?
no, I can't.
Cause there's like a static. It's not like
Oh God.
it doesn't sound like a wind. It sounds like static, straight up static.
But is it okay now?
It's okay now.
Yeah.
So
Why not?
it's still there, but only when you speak. Maybe later I'll let you know. I'm adjusting your audio accordingly anyway, so it's fine. So what I want to talk about is just a quick segment in this, the podcast. Something that we do always is we want to talk about the sauce of the week. Sauce of the week, guys, is Ota X Gal or Otaku X Gyaru second. You can watch the first one, but I prefer the second because that's the one that I read recently. The code is 33837 for those audio listeners, which we don't have yet. But watch that, read that, and that's a good pick if I'd let you know. It's basically on otaku dating a gyaru,
Uh-huh.
and they do a lot of
Yeah.
shit in public while the otaku is selling his doujins. So you probably guess
Uh-huh.
what, but this is a dream. It's a dream anime, and it's a dream doujin. That's why I put it up there, and I just hope I might get that one day. But anime girls don't exist. So neat.
Yes.
I wanna try, since I think we're pretty much done with the podcast, or we're done with the topic. You have like any suggestions that I want our readers to watch?
If anything that's not degenerate,
No, like a
something.
genuine anime recommendation or a manga recommendation. I might want to
Yeah.
read them as well, just in case if I don't know them.
Or I have one.
I mean,
Ishizoku reviewers.
yeah, bro. I love that. Oh, wait, no, wait. Right.
It's a guilty
So-
pleasure. It's a guilty pleasure.
This is for absolute people who like harems and like what people that like wants to imagine what happens accepts who accepts all girls in a harem, and the title is pretty funny too. Actually, you know
Peter
what?
Grill.
You know what? You know.
Oh
No.
God, is it Peter?
The
Okay,
anime,
not your girl.
the
Thank
manga
God.
the manga's name. The manga's name is The 100 Girlfriends Really, 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 Really Love You. Like, that's 5 really.
Can I just say, I think that anime came from a light novel, and light novel titles are so fucking long.
You know,
That time I
like,
got reincarnated as a that time I got reincarnated to
Yeah.
another world with my mom, and we went to shop in a place and we bought swords, and that time
Okay,
I got
so
reincarnated to another world
the-
as a sad little boy.
So, the manga is about a guy who experienced 100 heartbreaks during junior high, and while he was praying in a shrine, this is the synopsis of the story by the way. While he was praying in a shrine, the god of love appeared and saying that Aijo will meet 100 fated girls, and this is the key part. He cannot reject all of them. He cannot reject even one of them because if he did, the girl will die in a
Oh,
natural way.
Oh wait,
in a
that's a
natural way.
psychological
Not just-
anime. Oh no, that's a psychological manga. It's not a. Am I right? I
No,
think I know
it's
that.
not actually not even psychological. It's fucking. You know the genre. It's comedy. It's harem. It's romance, life, and shonen, and it's fucking good. I'm not even kidding. It's weirdly good because like, bro, the main character is a fucking ultra sim.
You know what? I'm putting that in. I'm putting that in my app right now. Let me put that in. I'm gonna read
Like-
that. I'm gonna read that. Because I just read a lot of dark stuff, and I'll read a dark manga, and then I'll move forward to that one. I think that's a really
Okay.
interesting show, manga, and
I have a,
I'll consider
I
that.
have a
What-
recommendation.
Yeah.
How about you guys? What do you want to suggest? Like,
Yeah,
I
okay.
suggest
So,
mine. It's the source. I'm gonna read it.
so if you guys are into this drama, action, sci-fi animes, then No Guns Life would be probably for you. So the synopsis for this is actually, so after the war, there are many extents. That's what they call the enemies, extents, and people whose bodies were modified to make them into dangerous weapons. And the main character named Inui Juzo is one of them. He has no memories of his life and body before his head was transformed into a gun. So if you're looking for that kind of type of anime, think No Guns Life is for you. So there you go. No Guns Life, guys.
Okay. Okay.
What about you? Hey, you?
So
It's actually close. It's actually close to JoJo.
I think I know this. I
Ooh.
think I know what you're referring because I saw. I know there's an anime for it. Like,
Yeah, there is an anime for it,
yeah, like
but the manga is better.
I see. I'm gonna
Okay.
try.
So here is my manga recommendation. We're just doing this because you have time. Sometimes if we run out of time, then we
Yep.
might not be able to do this. Another one of my manga recommendation. I actually have two. If I'm allowed to give two. This is my podcast. So one is not really a manga. It's more of a manhwa or a webtoon. It's called Nanhao and Shangfang. Okay. This is a story. Let me read out the
I know.
synopsis. Oh, wow! A really detailed synopsis here. A comedy about two ordinary high school boys.
Oh wait, I know this. I know this rap.
What the
Okay.
fuck? That's it?
That's
That's a
it.
synopsis?
That's the
What the
synopsis.
fuck?
Yeah.
Wow, that's so generic.
So I'll give you a very one scene in the manga, and it's basically just a boys having a sword fight using brute. That's all.
Absolutely. Just if you want,
Absolutely beautiful.
let me put this to the out of the if any of the girls are listening, any of our female audiences, watch that, read that manhwa, and then you'll understand, or you'll somehow get a glimpse of what the boys are like. These are the boys given in manhwa, and there's nothing much to say that. It's just the boys. That's how we act and how monkey brain we are, and I don't think anything else can top that. And that's my first manhwa, or my recommendation. It's a really easy read, and I think you can finish it in one sitting. I finished it in one sitting.
I think it was sitting.
Yeah.
So far to read.
Manhwa is usually a really easy read. That's why I'm going to suggest two of them. Next one is another romance that I think it just had an anime, but I think everyone's gotta consider. It's Nande Koko ni Sensei ga? Or English is Sensei, what are you doing here? And I'll be honest, this anime, it has some JoJo vibes in it. JoJo vibes in the sense where it is not stuck to one plot. There is a theme always in the there's always a theme in the manga, but there is not going to be a single cast there. The cast will constantly be changing, arc per arc, season per season, and yeah. And yo, Kyujil just sent a. I think that's exercise. but that is
What?
oddly deformed, bro. I don't like the way it's drawn.
Yeah. It's let's just say that it's anatomy
It's like a
possible.
penis.
Not as stupid.
Her body is like a penis.
Read it. It's actually good. It's an R18 manhwa.
Like, bro, Kush, look at the picture you just sent. Cover
I
her
know.
face and arms and her legs. You'll see a
It looks
dick.
like a dick. Yeah, I know. Of course.
But yeah.
Let me get a better one. So keep talking.
Oh yeah, another one is one of the suggestions that I have is another classic. Since we're starting on the manhwa train, there's no shame in watching a manhwa, guys. Manhwa is good. We might dedicate a episode talking about manhwas and shit if you guys are into that. And what I just want to say, manhwa, watch or read Sweet Guy. You'll thank me later on how good that manhwa is. Sweet Guy is as simple as that. So, you guys still there?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm still looking for something good to suggest because I have a lot of.
Guys, why are you so focused? Why are you so focused on looking for anime suggestions?
Because it's good. Shut up.
Dude,
Yeah,
we
it's
can make
very
a
good.
manga episode where we can just talk about manga that we're excited or we want to share or we want to talk about. We can go and have that own episode if you want. You don't have to focus here. This is the types of weeps episode. You guys are putting way too much effort on this one. So,
Okay. So shall we proceed with my segment?
yeah, I was gonna
Yeah.
say your segment earlier, but you interrupted me. So,
Sorry.
Go.
I'm prepared to die.
go ahead, and I'm gonna turn off my mic now, and I'm gonna turn off my audio as well.
No, Yaffy.
You can
actually,
leave now,
might
by the way.
wanna- No, Yaffy, you might want to listen to this one. It's a good one. I swear. It is. I swear. So, what do you call a person that reads too much manga?
What?
Do you know what's their language? Huh? Do you know what's their language?
No?
That's called manganese.
Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. I'm just gonna say fuck you.
Let me show
Fuck
you.
you.
Let me show you what manganese is. Okay, I'll search in
I know
Google right
I
now.
know. It's a metal. It's a type of
No.
alkaline metal. Of course, I know.
No. No. Just look at it right now. I'll send a picture. Manganese, he says. Manganese, he says. Let me put that fucking shit here. Copy this shit. Copy. Then paste it. That's an Arknight material. Just wanted to let you know. So anyone... Yeah, we're also sponsored by Arknights, by the way.
No, we're not.
So it is a free-to-play game, tower defense. But then I'm not really sponsored. But even if Arknights reach out to us to talk about their stuff, I'm still gonna say, you don't have to pay me, bro. I love your game. It's such a good game, and I know there's been a lot of drama on the YouTube side of things, but it's a really good game, and I suggest everyone plays it if you are into this. If you're into games that are absolutely free to play, like no whaling required, you will still
Free
be
to play. F2P, by the way.
you're absolutely free to play, and you can still be at the top of the ladder. You can play this game. It's very rewarding. Good anime waifus, big anime titties, and enjoy it, man.
Wait, you said you did not spend anything. You feel girl. You even said that you spent like fun money on it.
I did spend. I'm not a whale. I'm a dolphin. There are some people who spend
You're
more
a-
on me. Dude,
You're-
it's like $5 for a month. For a month, that's nothing. Compared
There's
to
nothing.
no
There's
other.
nothing.
Neat. That's not compared to what I did back in the past. You know,
Yeah.
Maple Story.
Oh no.
Okay, dedicate a separate episode. We'll have an episode about manga, and also I think
Yeah.
I'm thinking of making an episode about gaming. If you guys are
Gotcha.
interested in that, anime,
course.
being an otaku gamer, we might want to talk about that. I think Maku would really love that. 'Cause
Yep.
that's
He's a
probably what
fucking
he
geek.
was. Yeah, he's fucking geek. So
Uh-huh.
yeah, your dad joke was shit.
Still,
Let me just tell you that
So
your
bad.
dad joke was shit.
still don't know how to do the outro.
Yeah, we still don't know how to do the outro, guys. So I did you guys want to say anything?
Everything will be every social
Every-
media that we have will be in the description below. Go ahead and follow us and
So
subscribe.
I'll make an outro now. I think I have figured out the perfect outro for podcast. You can sing along if you want. Country road, take me home to the place where I belong. West Virginia, country mama, take me home. Country roads. Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye guys. Thank you. This was